Breaking news! Selena Gomez is reportedly single and reflecting on her breakup with Justin Bieber for the 805th time this week. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scandalous Media. It's Alana here, and today we are going to be talking about something scandalous indeed. We are going to be talking about an endangered species. A species so #rare, it never makes its way twice. And that is Selena Gomez when she has a boyfriend and when she's not talking about Justin Bieber. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time. I'm joking. But we as a society need to discuss the ways of Selena Gomez, her pick-me energy, and her weird need to put Justin Bieber's name into everything she's doing.
People think I'm obsessed with this, but I'm okay with it. I am obsessed with it. And I think this is an obsession that doesn't hurt anyone.
Now, recently a lot of people have been telling me that Selena gives them mean-spirited energy, bad vibes, that there's something off about her, is she the real mean girl, and whatnot. Now, I won't dwell too much on that because we don't have 15 years to spare, but I will say her social media presence is really, really odd. And that's coming from me, someone who's watched Selena be odd for years now, and even I'm like, what are you doing? Make sure to like and subscribe for more, follow us on our social media, and shout out to the live fam for watching this with me. Selena makes a lot of noise for her weird TikToks, which whenever I see her manic post, I can't help but remember when she said she has an addictive personality and genuinely gets addicted to things like social media. So for example, when she was manic commenting on TikTok during the Helena War and just wouldn't stop, all I could see was her, I have an addictive personality and it's something so deep that it's actually something she actively struggles with. It makes me think she has an addiction to playing victim all the time, an addiction to constantly making TikToks about being single, my god, I can list 10 off the top of my head, and an addiction to just never really growing up. Whether that's music-wise, or she's still doing the same old stuff she used to do back in 2013 when she was 21. So let's digest Selena and her singleness. And if you didn't know, Selena Gomez is a singer. And yet here we are talking about this. Selena Gomez, from what I've theorized, has enjoyed the public's reaction and support when it came to playing the blame game and constantly saying she was single even if she wasn't. It was like an addiction to sympathy, and this is something that spans all the way back to 2013.
I know you want to talk about you and Bieber not being together anymore, so I understand there's something called, is it the Lonely Hearts Club?
The Lonely Girls Club, where all of our single friends, we get together and get really bad junk food. And
When Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez officially broke up in November 2012, in early 2013, Selena had a huge up-and-coming era. She was going around threatening everyone by saying she was going to quit music and be a full-time actress. That was in 2013. And quick, name 3 movies she's made in 2013. I'll wait. Exactly. Her movie career stardom didn't pick up and she was still more well known for music than TV. So she took back her statement and said she was going to continue on with music, which is then when we got the iconic revival era. Now while all of that was happening, Selena noticed that by saying she was single all of the time and jumping around the Jelena topic, it garnered her a lot of attention. And thus was born Selena Single Gomez. Selena would be seen with literally anybody, and boom, we would have a report from her or her team saying, I'm single actually.
I'm single!
I have never in my 10 years of writing about celebrities and talking to many different insiders, have I seen someone's relationship take over their entire career and identity the way it has for Selena. But this is something that happens often, especially when you're involved with huge pop stars. Like I just saw a TikTok detailing Justin Timberlake's relationship with Britney Spears, and for the majority of the early 2000s, Justin milked the Britney breakup, and many of his classic hits were about her, while she stood silent and took all the blame he threw about her publicly and privately. So it's definitely something that happens on Hollywood, you just have to go looking for it. So just because we hear talk about Selena doing it to Justin often, doesn't mean she's the only one milking relationships and she's the only genius who can revolve her career around a teenage relationship. And the worst part is, I don't know why it's the most interesting thing about her. Maybe because all her life she pretended to be perfect and the only messy thing about her was the Bieber drama. Like, it's insane how much the phrase "I'm single" has attributed to her career. And I love the revival era. It's her best era, the most self-respecting era, but it was also very subtly about Justin, and it's what made it so hard for Selena to detach from him, even in her most successful era. Even in Justin's Purpose era, he was asked a lot about Selena and spoke about the relationship and his mind the way she did hers. But the issue here is that he then stopped talking about the relationship and moved on. We are in 2023, almost 2024, and still updating on Jelena news coming from her side.
Using him for attention. What attention? Her net worth is higher than Justin Bieber, and she was successful before Justin Bieber. All I hear about Justin Bieber now is tabloid bullshit and nonsense about him and his wife. It is very delusional to think that she's getting clout from Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber stans really need a fucking life.
Anyway, after Revival, we had Droplet eras, and this was during her time with The Weeknd, another well-known relationship of hers. And then after that, we had the Rare era, which depressed the shit out of me because it was so sad. She was so sad, and it brought back this fear of, I'm no one if I'm not talking about my ex.
Like, when am I gonna just be good enough by myself? Like, when am I gonna be, like, when am I gonna be good just by myself, not needing anybody to be associated with? Like,
Every one of my exes thinks I'm crazy, so I don't care.
She tried, sort of, but she tried to have an era not about Justin, even though her biggest song came from the Rare era, which was about Justin, which was Lose You to Love Me.
These two songs were me wrapping up a chapter in a pretty little bow. And the rest of the album is just all about where I am now and where I'm going. So,
but after that, she did her own thing with Rare, Rare Beauty, The Cooking Show, but slowly the social media obsession came back. And the fear of, no one talks about me if it's not related back to him, also came back. The worst part is, Rare was all about Justin and being sad over him, and that was in January 2020. We are almost in 2024, and yet the Jelena teases are still being done. She's still talking about how the relationship affected her. For example, what self-respecting woman would promote her song Single Soon and use a clip that ties back to her ex who's been married for 5 years now?
Hello? It's over. I told my wife. Who is this?
This is the dynamic Selena wanted you to think about since 2018. That Justin Bieber is secretly in love with her, aka it's over I told my wife, insinuating cheating, and she answered back saying who is this as if she's the one over it and he keeps coming back. This isn't true because who here between these two is still having active interviews about their ex from 2012? It's been this pattern since 2013, and she keeps doing it because she thinks it works, that nobody cares unless his name is still in the picture. She's actually said this many times.
when am I gonna just be good enough by myself? To be good just by myself, not needing anybody to be associated with.
So when I'm doing my daily dragging of Selena and you guys say, oh, you're being biased, or oh, you're reading too much into it, I'm not. Look at her TikTok and go see what the search engine is always talking about. It's his name and hers.
Hello? It's over. I told my wife. Who is this?
Even the media will write articles about Selena making shady TikTok videos about Justin to this day. It's genuinely like watching a manic episode take place. We are watching someone so insecure in her own abilities that she's allowing herself to be only known for her ex and then complaining about it. Her peers have all found relationships that have to do with their own joy, and she's still stuck on a loop, reminding us she's single because she knows people will only talk about her when it's mentioning a relationship. Single Soon flopping is proof that she has Michael Jackson support with Victoria Justice music sales. Here are just a few examples of Selena constantly feeding into this topic, but then gaslighting the world that it's not her fault and it's actually ours.
Last time I was single, I was 24 and the dating pool was everyone. And now it's like a shallow puddle of age-appropriate men who are old.
No, I'm fine. I'm totally fine being single. It's a real thing. It's fine.
Guess who has a boyfriend? Not me, bitch. Y'all be safe out there.
Date someone who's normal.
Not my type.
Guys, I figured out the reason why I'm single. Apparently you have to go outside and meet people. It's gonna be a no from me.
I hate it when girls are like, oh my gosh, my crush doesn't even know that I exist. Like, girl, my crush doesn't even exist.
I never make the same mistake twice. I usually make it 3 or 4 times, just to be sure.
I'm single. I'm just a little high maintenance.
The reason I'm really excited to host SNL is because I'm single. And
as mentioned previously, she can't stop reflecting on the past, and recently in October 2023, she did an interview with Fast Company where she opens up about her quitting Instagram after seeing Justin getting married. She goes, "I had just gotten my heart broken. I didn't need to see what everyone was doing." The worst part about this is that I think she spread a good message about body image and how not fitting in certain sizes made her feel embarrassed, but the fact that she said she got her heart broken and everyone related it back to Justin, the message about body image was almost completely ignored. People simply went, "Oh my god, she's reflecting on her past with Justin Bieber again," and that's what headlines ran with. And then she goes on TikTok and likes and interacts with fans defending her from talking about Justin again, feeding more into this topic, more into this pattern, but then gaslighting the world that it's not her fault and it's actually ours. And now, onto the pick-me energy.
So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
Selena is one of the biggest pick-me girls I've ever seen or even encountered. If you don't know what a pick-me is, it's basically someone who craves the attention and approval of others and does so at the expense of putting themselves down in order to get praise. It can also be seen when girls are like, "Haha, I'm so short, I can't reach this object placed at a reasonable height." Or, "I only have guy friends because girls are too much drama." Or, "I don't understand how girls wear so much makeup. I try, but I just look so much better natural." But that version of a pick-me isn't really Selena. She's more of the, "I'm so ugly and stupid and I'm the worst and untalented. Now can you please drag Bella Hadid or Hailey Bieber so I can feel better about myself?" I mean, Exhibit A. Exhibit B. No, he'd rather models. This is in regards to a single Justin Bieber hanging out with models and Selena reminding us she's too normal for him. Happier with models he is. Exhibit C. Doing her skincare in a weird, "haha, I'm so goofy" facial expression. This is not the first time her facial expressions have gotten her in trouble. She's just too goofy for skincare. Exhibit D. She looks stunning, I look constipated. Again, not the first time Selena mentions a person's looks and gives pick-me energy. Sure, the thing with Taylor could have been innocent and funny, but she does this often. For example, in the same interview when she talks about the Bieber heartbreak with Fast Company, she also talks about Beyonce and Adele. She goes, and get ready to laugh, I'm not unattainable. I look at someone like Beyonce and I am amazed. My jaw drops. Every part of her is just impeccable. And it's just so beautiful. I went to her show and was blown away. But I'm just not that. And that's okay. I am me. And I'm a little silly. But I also like being sexy and fun. We need goddesses like Beyonce and Adele. But I'm just happy to be your best friend.
That's enough!
Something about this irritated me so much. It's like, shut up, you're literally a celebrity who once got massive praise for looks. It's not like there's something genuinely wrong with her for her to be constantly moping about this. I hate though, we need goddesses like Beyonce and Adele, but me, I'm just your silly best friend. It's annoying. It also gives off the, I wish I looked like Bella Hadid tease. Like, what's wrong with you? I just can't stand the fake relatable act of, I'm so silly and ugly, relate to me. And I'm harsh about it because she does it often, and when she does it, it usually causes the other person she's talking about to receive massive hate. I can make a 10-minute video with just examples of her doing this act, but also low-key being a bully herself, which is why it's so annoying. Exhibity. We have her doing her makeup and being a pick-me about it. Caption literally says, I tried, but I don't think the full face is for me unless I need to try to fit in and go to those fancy party events, I guess. Just do your full face of makeup and move on. You don't need to act as if people who do makeup want to fit in to go to fancy parties. You are a celebrity. Half of your job is glam and going to events. It's giving, I wish I was one of those girls who could do a full face of makeup and look caked. Exhibit F, you're scaring me.
Do you guys mind if I just have the rest of the day? Because you're kind of scaring me.
Okay.
Kind of scaring me.
And basically from all these examples, multiplied over the span of 10 years, and yeah, that's Selena. And then she wonders why we talk about her but not her music. She tears other women down, she constantly has boy problems but will never let one boy go. She's been shading Justin for 10 years straight. I'm surprised he hasn't called her out, especially when 5 of those years consist of him being married. She's a serial stalker, manic poster, and apparently she makes music, but instead of actually giving her fans a proper era, she's too busy reminding us that the world doesn't take her music seriously. Actually, that reminds me of more pick-me energy. Let's take a moment of silence for the nobody takes my music seriously.
You know, I know that people may not think I'm the greatest singer.
The reason why no one takes her music seriously is because she doesn't respect her own craft or take her own music seriously. So obviously the rest of us won't either. Don't get me wrong, I'll listen to Selena's music, but the rest of America won't. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you have been telling me to make a quick video about all the weird stuff she's been posting recently. I hope this gave you everything you asked for. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on the bell notifications for more, and as always, I'll see you next time.